Well, I had to bring the tank gif out for this one because Mets lose 9-2 to the Kansas City Royals as they get swept, as the Royals get their first sweep of the entire season, and the Mets lose to a team that is the second worst in baseball, right in front of the Oakland Athletics. This team is not good at all. I think that's very obvious, but yeah, this is going to be a brutal, brutal stretch, like I keep saying. And you know what? We've crapped on the Mets all year long, but maybe they'll get this tanking thing right. Hopefully, at the very least, get something right. Help them get a top end prospect in the draft, but of course, remains to be seen. And hopefully, they actually draft someone that doesn't have an injury history if they're going to do that. But anyway, this is this is brutal. I didn't even watch most of this game. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm on my phone most of the time because, to be honest, I don't care anymore. I don't, and there's no reason to. But let's jump into the recap right away, and let's not waste time. This is going to be a brief recap. I just wanted to bring you some form of content here for today's game. But Mets go down in order in the first inning, and in the bottom of the first, Garcia grounds out. Witt gets a single, stolen bag two. Melendez grounds out, and then everyone, ladies and gentlemen, what is a free bet? That is right, a first inning Carlos Carrasco run as Salvador Perez ropes a double into right. And that makes it a 1-0 ball game. DJ Stewart cannot play the ball well at all as it went off of the fence. And yeah, that made it 1-0. And you knew the game was over from there because the Mets offense was not going to produce runs. Massey flies out, but we go to the top of the second. Pete Alonso gets a single, and the rest of the team goes down in order. A nice little play there, too, by Bobby Witt Jr. At short. But bottom of the second, Royals go down in order. Nice little inning there for Carlos Carrasco. Top of the third, the Mets go down in order because, again, brutal. Third inning, Carlos Carrasco did not look so good as Taylor gets a single, stolen bag. Carrasco throws a wild pitch. Taylor gets a third, and Garcia gets a sacrifice fly to make it a 2-0 ball game. Bobby Witt Jr. then would hit a home run the center to make it 3-0. Melendez pops out. Perez flies out. We go to the top of the fourth where you had two groundouts from Stewart and Lindor. Alonso got a single. By the way, isn't it hilarious that DJ Stewart's hitting second for this team at this point? This is just unreal. Beatty strikes out. Bottom of the fourth, Massey walks. Furman flies out. Beatty gets hit by a pitch, and then Waters hits into a double play. So Carrasco works out of a bit of a jam. We go to the top of the fifth where, yet again, Vientos gets a single here. So another single for the Mets. But Narvaez hits into a double play to end it, and Ortega grounds out to, or I shouldn't say to end it, because he hit into a double play to kill the rally, you could say, and then Ortega grounds out. We go to the bottom of the fifth where Taylor flies out. Garcia gets a single, but he's picked off by Carrasco, and then Bobby Witt Jr. flies out. Top of the sixth, the Mets go down in order. Bottom of the sixth, the Royals go down in order. Top of the seventh, the Mets go down in order. Bottom of the seventh, the Royals do not go down in order as they get back-to-back singles from Furman and Beatty, and then Drew Waters crushes one to right field to make it a 6-0 ball game. John Curtis comes in as Carlos Carrasco ends his day. Thank you for your service, Commander Carrasco, because that is what I'm calling him. I think that we need to retire the cookie nickname for Carlos Carrasco. We hereby call him Commander Carrasco for the remainder of the season because he is the greatest tank commander out there. And you know what? I was getting on the front office for not cutting him. I understand why. They're trying to tank, and yep, again, Commander Carrasco, we salute you. We salute you. Taylor then strikes out. Garcia gets a single. Witt walks, and then back-to-back strikeouts from Melendez and Perez. So almost more trouble from John Curtis. Top of the eighth, the Mets go down in order. Bottom of the eighth, Walker comes in the pitch. He allows back-to-back singles to Massey and Furman, and then Blanco gets a single to make it 7-0. Drew Waters pops out, and then you have a fielder's choice here by Taylor, and that ended up bringing in a run to make it 8-0. Duffy comes up the pitch hit. Danny Mendick then comes in the pitch, and Duffy gets a single. Bobby Witt Jr. hits a double, and then Melendez flies out to end the inning. We go to the top of the ninth where Heasley comes in the pitch for Singer. So Singer got a nice 8 innings of work there and looked like one of the better pitchers on the planet in this effort as he pitches a shutout. They get the first 2 outs easily, and then DJ Stewart gets a single, and woo! Woo! Francisco Lindor's 22nd of the year. Francisco Chris Paul Lindor crushes one. 9-2 ball game. The Mets' first hit that's not a single in this baseball game. And then Pete Alonso flies out. So yeah, not good at all. No other way to put it. This is just hilarious baseball to watch from the Mets. Carrasco sucked. 6 innings, 8 hits against, 6 earned runs, 1 walk isn't bad. No strikeouts. Unreal. How do you pitch 6 innings and not get a single strikeout? I don't know. John Curtis allowed a hit and a walk, but you know what? He did a solid job of getting out of the jam, so I'll give him a little bit of credit there, and he got 3 strikeouts, so not too bad for John Curtis. Josh Walker sucks. 2 runs against, 3 hits against. Danny Mendick, arguably the Mets' best pitcher today. Is he only allowed a hit? It was an RBI, but still, hey, arguably the Mets' best pitcher. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. By the way, Singer was the winning pitcher. Carrasco was the losing pitcher, if I had to say that. You look at the lineup, pretty much all 0-4s except for Pete Alonso. Yeah, the conversation about Brett Beatty being sent down needs to start picking up more because he went 0-3 with 2 strikeouts. He continues to strike out, continues to go 0-4. It is alarming. Vientos went 1-3. Glad that he got a hit, but I mean, Lindor got a stupid hit, stupid home run. Stewart got a hit, and everyone else went 0-4. Narvaez is not good. Ortega is somehow worse. Aruz is just as bad as them. It is what it is. That's where I'm going to end the video, though. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And that's the recap of the game. I'll see you in the next one.